Okay, but guys, one more for sure. I might not even finish it. I might not even finish it. But, bless the run, let's go. No reset, alright. Okay, no reset run. Grinding rooms is what makes them hurt? Yeah, true. I don't do that very much. I don't grind rooms that much, but yeah, I could see that. Alright. One no reset run to end the day. Doesn't matter what happens, guys. This is it. This is the run to end all runs. For today. Or Fish Hell? What's Fish Hell? Is that a mod? Is that a mod that, I don't know, there's fish everywhere and it's hell? I'm imagining it. That's what it's like. Grandmaster map? Yeah. I knew it. Holy cow, guys, a 107 city. That's my first ever 107 city. I've never gotten a 107 city before. In a run or otherwise. Not even like, well, I mean, I don't run ILs of city. But that is my first 107 period. Yeah, I feel happy about that. I don't really grind city. I'll probably do that someday, but for now, I'm just happy with that. 3x exit. That's true. It's my first 3x exit too, for sure. There's no way it isn't, right? Oh man, there's so much pressure on this no reset run. Oh man, a 107 city. It only gives us a 2-second gain. So I mean, like, you know, it is what it is. Curse the run. Bless and curse the run. Yeah, let's balance it a little bit. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright. Alt site time. I like the chill music in Alt site. It's definitely among my favorite music in the game. I mean, everyone talks about 5B, but no one ever talks about 2A. Actually, that's not true. People talk about 2A all the time, and how good it is. Okay. Land on the platform, Madeline. Dupes. Alright, this is okay pace. I mean, obviously, this hasn't been the best site. Oh, I dashed too early? Well. Or I jumped too early or something? I don't know. That's fine. That's not so bad. Change of music after the mirror cutscene was the first thing that clicked me on me with Celeste, yeah. I first played it on Switch a long time ago, and back then I was like, oh, I hear the Celeste game's pretty good. And again, this was like years ago, and man, I loved Old Site. Like the music, the dream blocks, the exploration, intervention even. It's a very cool chapter. And I still do love it. Alright, resort. This is where we find out if it's truly the run. Got the corner boost again, that's pretty sick. I've actually been getting that more. For no reason. I haven't been practicing it. Alright, please. Please bottom route. Don't heck me. Bottom route did not hack me. Hey, we didn't go too fast. Let's go. That was scary. We took the checkpoint just to be safe. Just to be safe. It's a hot run. We don't want to spoil it. Yes, even I can be reasoned with when it comes to crazy stuff like that. I'm typically conservative. I just feel good about my demo. That's all. Oh, are you serious? That's crazy. That almost never happens. Gonna be close to sub 5. Oh, not as close as I thought. 457. I thought it would be even closer than that, but it wasn't. That was with an Oshiro mess up. Very nice. We take that. That was well played. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, if I can more consistently get sub 5 in Ridge, or sorry, Resort, I can always get sub 5 in Ridge. If I can more consistently get sub 5 in Resort, probably a much bigger PB will be coming, because that one is like consistently dropping 5-1 or 5-2x. Like, I get really bad Resort splits, and it really hurts the run, honestly. That was a good one. Alright, Ridge time. My microphone's a little low. I might have to swap mics. I don't want it to cut out suddenly. It might cut out suddenly anyway. Yikes. Fine. Not the prettiest, but it's fine. Dash jump on the transition. Let's go. Ah, heck. This room is goofy. Okay. I was like, get into position. Getting into that bubble at the end of the screen is something I gotta practice. Died at flag 2 on Golden Run? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. So you were... Oh, on a Golden Berry run. Is that must be what you mean. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Wow, that's a good run. I'm sorry, Astorez. I can't imagine how that feels. I haven't done... I assume you mean 7A, but if you mean 7B, I feel even worse. I feel bad either way, because they're both... they're both hard Golden Berries. But if you mean... it's 7A? Oh, okay, okay. Is that Dies of Cringe in reverse? Who set that one up? Was that CRB? Oh man, it must have been one of my channel editors. Yeah. I died 3 times in cassette room of 7B. Oh my. And I thought it was bad when I died on the last room of 3B. What was it, 3 or 4 times? I guess it is bad though, because 3B doesn't have that hard of a cassette room. I mean, a heart room, but you know. At least you're, yeah, for sure. If you're getting to flag 2, you're probably pretty consistent. All right, temple time. You can do it again. I'm sorry, it must feel awful to die there, but you can do it again. I believe. I'm so disappointed in how badly I'm playing the parts I practiced. It's just is not a good 5A day. And if I hadn't have, honestly, if I hadn't have recently practiced it, it would be different, but. There we go, we got cassette skip at least. That's good. Could have been worse. Could have been a worse 5A. I'll say that much. Oh man, but we at least got cassette skip. And I'm happy about that. Yeah, it was solid. Alright, but we still need 5B. Still need 5B. Not out of the woods by a long shot. 5B. Brian, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. When did I mute? When did it mute? I was just gonna say that's a good temple. Yeah. Ryan, how's it going? I definitely missed a lot of chat here. 30-second PB. Yo. So you're very close to an 18, aren't you, Ryan? Yeah, welcome, Raiders. How's it going, Project Mars? Holy cow. Last time I heard you was before 5B. Okay, I didn't say a lot during 5B. I was mostly just focusing. Ryan came in with the raid, and I said, welcome, Raiders. How's everyone doing? I'm not reading chat right now because I'm focusing. So again, I didn't say a lot of super important stuff during 5B. Sorry about that. Flat 32 sum of bests. Yeah, so if I was just a little faster in that last room, we would have a sub 32 sum of best right now. We'd have a 31. Oh, you heard me there. Good, good, good. So I must have only been... I probably didn't say anything that important at the end. I was just focusing. Wow. Okay, let me minimize chat again. Because I should be focusing. But yeah, Ryan, I hope you had a great stream, and I'm happy to hear you got a PB. That's awesome, man. Just trying to focus here. I've got a run going. This is such a good run that I'm actually not going to do lake skip. I almost always do lake skip, but let's not do it. Lake skip can lose me a lot of time. Lake skip's only something I do when I'm desperate. Well, not desperate, but like when I feel like I don't have a lot to lose. Thank you for the run blessings, guys. Let's go, reflection. No major deaths in battling today, please. Last run we had this like super major death against Battlein. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Well, no Ultra. That's fine. No, I went early. That's crazy that that happened. That's not great. That's actually the first time I can remember dying that way. Unfortunate. But we don't worry about that. That was dangerous. Holy crap, that was dangerous. Alright, whatever. Shake it all off, shake it all off. We're here now. Well, I've been really good about getting that one today, but not this time. The reverse. Come on, Kevin, we got a Battlein to get to. Got a Battlein to get to. Battlein's like, dang, this Madeline is fast. I don't stand a chance. Probably. I don't know if Battlein's thinking that, but I imagine she probably is. Is a 22 exit possible right now for me? I don't know. I'm thinking too much. Ah, too early. Not that costly of a death, but you hate to see it. What the heck was that? No, what was that? That's alright, it's alright. Calm down. Oh, that was so close. Okay, we're fine. Didn't die in that screen this time, which is good. That was close to being terrible. We're gonna do it the easy way, just be safe. Why, dude? My finger slipped off the analog stick because I'm nervous. That's what it was. You hate to see it. A ridiculous way to die is what it is. This isn't even that bad of a reflection. It isn't even that bad. I'm just running against a very good one. Ah. Don't be nervous, you got this. Yeah, I had a major death because my finger slipped off the analog stick. Dang. Yeah, still green. Yeah, nah, that's right. Do my best, guys. We are still ahead. It's okay, it's okay. Unwitchdig K, thank you for the follow. Sorry, by the way, sorry if I mispronounced or butchered the name, but thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Good luck on Summit, thank you. I mean, my Summit's very inconsistent. Just gonna do my best. Just gonna do my best. We can do it. We can definitely do it. Alright guys, here we go. We could do this. No need to be nervous, just playing Summit like we always do. We always load up Celeste to play Summit. Just some casual Summit. Alright, nice 0 meters. Oof. I'm telling you, that spike scares me every time. Glad we hit the spring this time. Last time the spring didn't want to cooperate. Alright. Yo, we got that corner boost. It's really rare. I almost never get that one. Didn't get the Dream Hyper there, but that's okay. I'm not worrying about it. Ah! All good, guys, don't worry. All good. That was really weird, but it's okay, it's okay. Some weird mistakes. Okay. Not at all how you start 2K, but you know. Classic me. Huh? Oh man. What a run, what a run. Oh, the save. That almost never happens too. I'm too nervous to go for this. I'd go for it, but I'm just nervous. Okay, this is a takeable pace. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's definitely takeable. Come on. We're not going to do anything crazy here. We are taking that spring for sure. Alright, come on, guys. Here we go, for the win, for the win. For the win. What? I don't know. This feels very... Very scary. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My brain is just looking for a place to throw, though. My brain's like, I throw here? I'm like, no, brain, keep it together. We don't throw here. We succeed, remember? Also, we're not going to do a retry on flag 1 this time. Heck no. That ain't happening. Flag 3, please. Flag 2, please. Flag 1, please. It's okay, flag 1. I still love you. Even after what happened in the last PB. Alright, good PB, good PB, good PB. That's a nice PB. It's not sub 33. It's not sub 33. But it was a great PB. Fantastic. Yeah, that was a good run. Really good run. Thank you for the GGs, guys. What's up, Empty Tree? Thank you for the GG. Wow, thank you, thank all of you for the GGs and the LFGs, and yeah, wow. Thank you all for sharing this special moment with me. One more was the play after all. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Chat wanted me to do one more, and chat made a good call. That's right. Unwitchdig was here. A lot of you were here. So many people are here. That's so awesome. Make me put on a hat? Ooh. Time to celebrate. I don't have a party hat, though. One more run. Yeah, this was the last run, though. Just so you know, Panda. All right, awesome. GG. Let's get to the buy screen. Second Alaska hat. Ooh, you like the Alaska hats. Wasn't looking at 1K, did you get the buffer diagonal? I got the buffer diagonal, but then I didn't get the Dream Hyper, and I came really close to dying on a spike, but I did get the buffer diagonal, and it probably saved time. Thank you, Flippy. Need to go sleep now? All right, take care. Thank you for the good luck. Glad you were able to see a big PB there. Yeah, it was a pretty good summit. Nothing was horrendous. You know, just your typical summit. Yeah, if you guys want to guess deaths, please get your death guesses in. I'm going to let the credits roll for a little bit so you guys can guess. 25, 28, 27. All right. Second Alaska hat. 0 is my guess. Okay, I think we all saw me die. We all saw me die at least once. I appreciate the enthusiasm there, though, Bruno. That's great. 22, 29, 21. I'm trying to think. What do I think it is? You know, I'm going to guess what I want it to be, and that's 19. I want it to be 19. Because that would be an epic first sub-20 death run. I don't think it'll be 19. I think it's a little higher. All right, is it obvious I'm wearing 2 Alaska hats right now? Maybe I put it to the side so the 4 tassels show. If Bruno's right and it's 0, I'm going to be very surprised because Bub's Drop does kill you. And I did do Bub's Drop. Oh my god. Temple's going to be terrible to run against, by the way. Temple's going to be a nightmare to run against. Holy crap. Also, this is my first run. This is my first run with a sub-5 resort. Oh no, this is going to be a nightmare. Also, key in 2500, true. I did do the key death. I did do that. So that's 2 deaths right there. You look great in those hats. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate you saying so. Oh, man. I still think it's 0 despite the 2 deaths? Okay. Alright. Alright. You actually didn't do key death in that? Is that true? I can't remember. I usually do key death, but I guess it's possible I didn't. For me, like, sometimes I'm like, let's go for the perfect diagonal down dashes. You did key death? You just bum rush down? I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know which of you is right because I do actually sometimes not do key death and sometimes I do key death. I don't know. I don't remember either. I can neither confirm nor deny it. What's up, Jimmy Clyde? You did just pop in to a big PB. Key death is a must? Okay. I generally agree. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the big reveal? I really want it to be 19. I tried a lot and could never same time without... Okay. That's good to know. I've never timed it. Here we go, big reveal. How many deaths is it? I'm excited. 20! It wasn't 19. I shouldn't have done key death if I did key death. I would have had 19 without key death. If I did do key death, I can't remember.